going on? Here we are, Saturday night. We're throwing another one at you. We got episode 66 tonight. Ooh, so that's a double header. But that means, unfortunately, we're off next Friday because some people think they need to go to Legion Con.
What? Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So what you're saying is that, I mean, we got to produce like Zilla and Famine take Legion Con. Like, we have to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll be on vacation, but I will jump in whatever you want me to. Yeah, we are missing Brian tonight, guys. So make sure everyone follows him tomorrow as he does his live here on YouTube. So,
well, we don't have Brian, but we've got a dead man tonight.
Hey,
what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me. And Rad, if you want to do a show next Friday, I'm here to do it with you.
Oh, maybe you fill in for these punks.
Yeah. I'll be probably feeling a lot better, and I'll have some whiskey under my belt that night too. So
yeah, maybe we'll see what Skelly's doing too. Maybe
you should work on not spilling it so much, and it'll be in your mouth and not under your belt.
No, trust me, I only spill it into my mouth.
Spill it all into my mouth. I can't help myself. All right, well, let's bring our guest for tonight before we talk to the chat. We have the Transwarp Refueling Port on the show tonight. What's going on, man?
Howdy, folks. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being on.
We have to get to everybody, and that's the goal, man. I've been following you for quite a while and on Instagram already, and I'm like, all right, we got to make this happen. So, yeah, this is part of the reason we're streaming on Saturday night, because this is what's going to work the best for us. So,
yeah, I appreciate it.
Why not? Let's just do 2 shows. Yeah, because last night was a bit of a different show. It was a little more toy photography than it was world building. So yeah, that's where we are, and here we are now. So how about we check out the chat? Bjorn's first. Bjorn always, yeah, he's just always here. Nobody can beat him. It's just that's the way it is.
He's like that. He's like that old mustard bottle that you call Dead Man.
Oh yeah, just in the fridge.
always around.
Never always around when you need him. He's there, man. When you need him, that odd time you have a hot dog or something. We got Pirates of the Galaxy. Hey, yeah, you were second. And Whip Wednesday will be making a return Wednesday, November the 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Pirates of the Galaxy's channel. Yeah, looking forward to that. That's nice. I love co-hosting shows because you just kind of cruise.
I heard you guys are going to have a really special super duper guest on the 15th.
Yeah, he definitely thinks so.
I know. He's pretty awesome. I'm a little biased. He's one of my favorite people. Oh,
November 13th, we got Wentzilla on the show, so he's going to
hey!
Yeah.
What?
In case you didn't figure it out already. I'm sure you did.
I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
This is where all the smart people come to hang out and have fun. There you go. Wentzilla is big endorsement there. Now I can die happy. We've got N5H in the chat. What's going on, man? Bjorn again. Bjorn's trolling the chat here. We got Defiant Outer Rim Station. Hey man, what's going down? We got PLM 2212. We got Collector 425 in the chat. We've got our new friend Abby Normally in the chat. What's going on, guys? That was the first World Makers Consortium magazine cover that we did. So for every guest going forward, as long as Zilla can keep up, we're going to do a magazine cover that people can download and print and put in their comic shops or make posters, whatever. It's all good. So yeah,
you can screenshot them if you want, or I can send them to whoever wants them. So just let me know. So I'm gonna have one for the. Sorry, what?
Oh no, I was thinking I'd put them on Patreon, but we don't want to put stuff behind a paywall. But if you do want to go over to Patreon and join up, you do get World Builders bonuses throughout the year. Lord of Thane has definitely cashed in on that this year, for sure. So
you're building him. You're building him a new house, aren't you? Isn't that part of it now? At this point, you're just 3D printing him a new house.
I just finished all the light switch covers, so we figure we should have it done by 2075.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It'll be really, really nice. And by then, everything will be made of plastic anyway, so it won't matter. And then we've got Mud Scuffer. That's what I want. Mud Scuffer's in the chat.
What's up, Mud Scuffer?
talking about like Dark Lords and shit. It's Triple D Outpost. What's going on, man? And Pirates of the Galaxy again. And I probably missed a couple of people because I always do. And then later on, they're like, "Why you snubbed me, bro?" All right, cool. All right, here we are tonight. We are here to look at some Transwarp Refueling Depot. Or sorry, port. I always want to call it a fucking depot. I don't know.
It's
Maybe it's
basically just a gas station in space. So Port Depot.
probably because I've been at Home Depot like 15 times this week for the old man, so I just got Depot in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. But before we get on to that, though, Deadman, you have an exciting announcement to. Well, you've already made the announcement, but we're gonna start off by showing off some of this stuff. So, what do you tell us about what you are up to?
Well, I'm basically I own my own toy line at this point. Right now it's small scale, made to order. It's called Victims of Dead Man. It's you're able to buy it's 5 head sculpts, 5 different expressions, same character, male or female, available for under $35. And yeah, it's got the packaging is great. I couldn't believe they went through all the trouble to do at Odd Frog to make the packaging like that. Yeah, they're printed in 12K, and these are incredibly detailed. I have a few of the prototypes in front of me, which I'm not going to show you because it never works out when I hold them up. But that one with his mouth open, there's detail on the roof of his mouth. Like, it's insanely detailed, and unfortunately, we couldn't get them painted. A painted option for you because that would have just cost too much money, and then I don't think anybody would have bought them. But I think the 5 head sculpts at $34.99 is a good enough deal to where some people can afford to get them painted. I know I'm gonna pay someone to paint up my sets for sure, because I'm not gonna try and paint those little tiny things. My eyes aren't that good.
If I could step in, like 5 1/12 scale head sculpts in that resolution that you can pick up at that price.
Yep.
You're not going to find that elsewhere. There's
No.
expressions on there that you're not going to find on other figures. And if you're new to customizing and you want to take a crack at something, that's the perfect opportunity, because you're getting something that's a blank canvas. You don't have to worry about like color matching for somebody else's work. You don't have to worry about, messing it up, because you could always start over again. And it's a good opportunity for customizers there. I know people will buy Marvel Legends figures for a single head sculpt, rip the body off and throw it in a bin. You're spending $20 on one head sculpt for somebody that's yelling.
Spending $25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a whole set.
Yeah.
Well, and that was
is a
kind
very
of
good
why
point.
you did it, Deadman, right? Because you're like, I'm
Yeah.
tired of using this same guy, the same Marvel Legend with the same expression. That one
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
The
what's
Red
his
Hood.
name? Yeah, the
I
Marvel
think.
Legends Red Hood. Yeah. I was sick of using that guy, and I'm sure most of the people in the community are as well. And I take a lot of horror photography photos, and we just don't there is just a lack of victims and available to us, and like we have to do a lot of customizing and or just hiding faces, because most figures have like a stoic face or a yelling face, and nothing's ever scared. Nothing's
Right.
ever terrified or even suspicious. So I went through that, and I also wanted to say one thing that we're not like promoting as much as we should is there's like a sort of, we're calling it a grommet, like a grommet system. It's a little rubber piece that fits. That I have a prototype of that right here. It fits right on a peg, and then the head cavity is huge. So if you if you want to use something that the grommet doesn't fit, you have plenty of room for that
Right.
to fill it with whatever. But it goes on there, and then like it's snug, man. It's like it's on the peg. It's supposed to be there.
So you don't have to worry about if you're taking your outdoor pictures or in your toy room. You don't have to worry about, you knock the figure off, there goes the head, and you spend 24 hours looking for it.
Yeah.
And then you look over and your dog's chewing on it.
Yeah, and
It's very specific.
There's three sizes of grommets that are coming with this. One geared toward, I think they did one for that gears towards Mezco, and one that gears towards Joe's, because Kelly's big into G.I. Joe. And he's the guy that did most of the work on this at Odd Frog Entertainment, by the way. And one for also for NECA. So there's a pretty good range, and the NECA one is going to be a really small peg, which is also going to probably fit your like your Fison female bodies, you know, because a lot of the horror community use those naked bodies.
Yeah.
So so yeah, pretty
And
exciting.
now the team over there, the team that specifically is working on this, is it the same team that's working on the Bandito, or that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so all those guys, you were on a show with them. There's some big hitters, bro. So like very big for this community, for the world making community.
Yeah.
Was the guest, man. He made all the Marvel Universe 3.75 stuff, and his likeness was.
You're talking about David Bonner. David Bonner is he's working on the Bandito specifically. He loves this idea, and he does throw it around here and there. As a matter of fact, this idea has gotten attention from someone I can't mention at this point. But no worries, Victims of Deadman will always be my property. I will always own it, no matter what happens.
Yeah, and that seemed like really important to Kelly too. So that's a really good thing.
It's one of the things Odd Frog wants to do. Period, is just get the licenses from just people in the community who have good ideas, just to help them realize their dreams of making toys, you know, because I mean, a lot of us either want to become famous for photography or famous for doing customs, and what's better than making an actual action figure, you know? Like,
yeah,
I'm totally gonna put the left and right one at the bottom. I'm totally gonna put those on the Tracksuit Mafia guys and have them like kind of turning around like they're getting interrupted, breaking into a place or something. Spider-Man's there,
or Daredevil, like, oh fuck no.
Punisher. Actually, Punisher would be better because they're like, oh fuck, we're gonna die.
Yeah, definitely good.
Whatever involves the Punisher, you're gonna die. So yeah, definitely check that out. I know I'm in for a set of them. I gotta get those, man. Those are like,
and they're and I didn't even know this. Kelly threw this in as a surprise. The $34.99 includes shipping in the United States.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did not know that. I just found that out. If you go to their website, oddfrogentertainment.com, I'm pretty sure there's a link in my bio on Instagram. So if you don't want to like look for it, or just ask me,
so
I'll send it to you.
If this goes well, what's the next step? Or even if it doesn't, what's the next thing?
There is more, and there's more in here. And Kelly knows about a lot of it. Eddie knows a lot about it. It's all a thing. And if it goes well, there will be another step. The next step will probably also be a made-to-order thing, but eventually my goal is to make this a line that you can, you know, eventually purchase at Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth or Hella Dope Toys, or, you know, any of those guys, Nerdzoic.
Cool.
And when I
was gonna say it's a great idea because you're right. There is no like, other than going to some of these like big expensive eBay customizer guys, like I haven't seen anything like it. So I think you're on the right path, man. Just remember the little guys when you're like hanging out with Pixel Dan, drinking martinis and shit.
Oh, that's never going to be my scene, man. That's never going to be my scene.
You don't want to hang out with like that toy hunter guy. What's his Jordan Pembroke or whatever the fuck?
I don't even know who that is. I watch very few of those guys on YouTube. Like I watch The Amazing because everybody does, but you know, and I watch what's his name, Anthony's Custom, because he's real. You know, he hates everything. So you know, and I hate a lot of things too. So it helps me make decisions watching him. Watching The Amazing, like he's always so positive about everything. But he gets his hands on a lot of cool shit really fucking early, so you gotta watch him. And his whole drinking water thing is hilarious.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! He is actually pretty funny. I don't think there's a YouTuber I haven't seen the out of the toy niche or whatever, but yeah, no, that peg system will work good. Yeah, Abby liked it.
I'm hoping so, and you know that's actually that Odd Frog Entertainment actually owns that, and if they you know, find the demand to produce those alone, they'll do that.
Yeah, man, can't wait to get some.
Yeah,
man.
And when they are successful, you know, when you do your next run, I will absolutely model a mustache for you for whatever, you know. If you want some facial hair on there, I got you.
Batman head sculpts. Yes.
Nobody wants that. I
With a
Relax.
hat? Come on, I want
gotta
that.
have the hat. Gotta have the hat.
Yeah.
And the mustache. We should be able to comb the mustache. It should be rooted.
That'd be so good.
This is
Expensive.
actually just a faceplate. I can pop this off and have all kinds of different styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Yeah, no, definitely. So yeah, people go check that out. I'm definitely gonna set for myself. That's gonna be awesome. And I love that they're already pink. So you don't have to like stress too much about painting the
Well, also, they're going to eventually, like probably in the next couple of weeks, have different colors available as well. So if you want, if you want different skin colors, that's going to be a thing. I wanted them to make sure that they could do like a tan, like a lighter, like a light brown and a dark brown, and also like a pale green even, so people could turn them into zombies or whatever they want.
Oh yeah,
That'd be cool.
Oh, definitely. And yeah, looking forward to Wenzilla's painting some that I know of, and Abby's gonna paint some. So looking forward to all that.
Yeah. We also
I'm gonna let Abby go first. You go first.
we have a team of you'd be better off getting them out before her.
You're right. That's true. I was gonna sandbag and just kind of.
Yeah, we have a team of customizers out put together that are gonna get one set of each of the male and female heads and paint them up to help promote as well. Zilla's on that team. We got One Oak Customs. We got Abby Normally, Toastradamus, who's not known for doing human paintings or painting on like human customs or whatever, but he does a lot of he makes a lot of his own props, and he was super excited to give the faces a shot, and I figured why not. Also, there's Redeemer Customs and Darks Collection. On all of them, you can find all of them on Instagram. Keep an eye out.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Deemer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Deemer does with them too.
Yeah.
Redeemer's gonna kill it too. I believe. I think everybody's gonna fucking kill it. Honestly, it's a good team of people. I really do. I think Abby Normally is probably at least gonna. She's gonna stand out a little bit when it comes to the female face sculpts, because I've seen what she could do. She was fucking.
According to Wenzilla, it's because she wears makeup.
That's not what I said. Again, trying to paint me as this awful person. That's not what I said.
I don't think that's an awful observation, honestly. Like,
that's not true. She said no, and that's not even what I was saying. But it doesn't matter.
I still don't see that as an awful observation. I know if I tried to put makeup on, it would look terrible, and if my wife goes and puts makeup on, it looks fucking great. So
there you go. I will definitely on this show. I will put a link to Deadman's Instagram, so you can go check that project out.
I'll give you the link to the pre-order too, if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I definitely do that for sure, man.
Yeah, because it's there's an actual website for the pre-order. So
very cool. Yes, I was on it. It was awesome. All right, so moving right along here to our guest. So yeah. I don't know what to call you. If we'll call you Trans Warp or Warpy or something like
Warpy.
That. Warpy.
Yeah, no, you can just call me Jake.
All right, Jake.
Jake, what's going on?
Why don't you tell all these humanoids here a little bit about yourself and what you do, and then we can roll into some photos and whatnot.
Yeah. So I went to film school, love photography and short form, videos. And after moving out here and just, having a job, was looking for a hobby in the winters because Minnesota winters are brutal. And I stumbled upon Empire Toy Works, and very intimidating, but just incredible work. And started looking at the people he was following. Saw Sky Bottom Station, and took a bunch of inspiration from that because it was a very doable setup. And, he was super courteous, very kind, answered all my questions. And started, pulling out and dusting off all my Star Wars figures when I was a kid, and found a couple hobby shops and toy shops near me, started collecting a couple more, and things just started rolling. And next thing I knew, I figured they'd need a place to live. So I started shopping around and eventually came up with what is the Transwarp Refueling Port.
Very, very cool. So we'll get into a little bit of the lore later on, but I I think yeah, we can head into. I think I actually have the pictures in order. You're probably in luck, but
Oh, sweet.
we'll start off with your cantina or whatever. So I imagine this is probably the starting of it.
Yeah, so the idea was I was gonna try to keep it cheap and simple and just use like household, Tupperware containers and stuff like that. Rig some lights, throw a couple greeblings and posters in there, and just make these individual pieces that I could either stack on top of each other or use magnets and put them onto a wall. And so that was a Target $2 bin, and then the cantina piece from Mos Eisley, and then just some Christmas lights from the dollar store.
Yeah, nice. I love that. What was
Very
it?
nice.
Saga collection would have a figure and a piece of the bar for the cantina.
Yeah, dude, I love
I was
those.
gonna
Love those
say
kits.
that because yeah, you were saying how you went back and started pulling out all your old things. Well, this is part of the accessories. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's a
That's really
cool set.
cool.
I think I'm only missing one little part of it, but I've got like pretty much the whole thing that I've like broken up. But no, that's definitely awesome.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, and then it
here,
turned into that.
yeah, so that we got some lighting and some. Are you just getting those accessories off of like AliExpress or something, like the beer glasses?
No, actually, there's this incredible company called Rolife, ROLIFE, and they make like
Oh yeah,
1/20th scale stuff. And this was actually a bar that they came out with like a couple months ago, and it scales really well, and it has just incredibly detailed drinks and accessories, and like all the drinks. The liquids are removable, so you can have empty glasses, full glasses,
oh
stuff
that's
like
And
cool.
that.
Abby
Yeah.
was talking. Abby last week was talking about there's a company just like it, or maybe even the same. But when you search one or the other, both things come up. Like so, it's really nice that there's options.
Well,
Yeah.
I think she was the first one I saw actually pull the trigger on one of these sets because I've always seen them on Amazon and they're all right priced, right? So
Yeah.
I've always
Yeah,
been like, but it never really says like in the ad like what scale it really is, and you're like, and then you're not sure if it's 1/18th, but if it's like I'm just
it's a little. It runs a little small, like she was saying, because I do have one, but I never put mine together fully because, well, I suck and I don't have the patience. But like she's been
uh,
building those, and they look great. Like
Quit beating
yeah,
yourself
crazy.
there's
up,
actually
Zola. You do fine, Zola. You do just fine. Quit beating yourself up.
It's
Josh,
I don't
nice
know.
now.
do
There's
we
a
have to do
video.
another stream where I coach you on how
Yeah,
to put something together?
I was
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
guys.
say
It's bad. It's bad.
there's an old stream up where Famines walking Wentzilla through a Jason Jensen build, and yeah, it was a fun video. It was fun to laugh with
I
everybody.
actually have flashbacks from time to time. I shake a little bit, my one eye twitches.
Yeah, this looks awesome though, man. It looks really
Thank you.
good.
It does look awesome.
Then we got a
Yeah.
corner here. Like I love the lighting. This is like so good.
Is that a little wine bar? That's or a little wine cooler, I should say.
It is. It's
That's
this
amazing.
insane wine cabinet. It has like I think 15 or it has like 10 to 15 bottles can fit inside of it. Door opens
Wow.
up, like all of those are individually placed with tweezers. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was grabbing some tea. Is this all 1/18 scale?
Yeah.
It's 1/20th scale. So it's a little
Oh, so
bit,
it's a little small. Wow, this stuff is tiny.
yeah, it's a little small.
So you're putting these scenes together with like tweezers.
Yes. Yeah. So they make like 3 different sets of difficulty. There's like easy, medium, and like expert. And they're coming out with these new sets, like the one you see now, and that's an easy set. So it's very just like click and play, kind of like snap models.
Yeah.
And but just the accessories they come with are just absolutely insane. I love them. And so, whenever
All
I
right,
can,
so
I'll try to pick one up.
you're saying easy, but we'll grab one of those up and then we'll have Famine walk me through it, and it's not as easy as people might think. It's for me.
Yeah.
That's funny. We're talking about a guy who rip apart 4 figures and make one figure out of completely different parts, not 2 parts from the same figure, but he can't put something together that comes with directions.
I can't do
Yeah.
directions, bro.
He cannot tell his left from his right when somebody's talking to him. He doesn't understand up and down. Those are completely foreign directions to him. And like Josh, set that one on top. And he puts it on the outside of the thing, and he's like, "Here."
I got to tell you, you're a little wrong on that, because I remember we were flying from the wedding to the Airbnb, and I was like, "There's a liquor store right up here on the left," and he got right up on there and turned left. I didn't have to point or nothing.
He must have been riding that high from love, man. That's all I'll say.
That's what it was. Sorry.
Tank
Next picture.
Immortal remembers it. Wedzilla.
That's
I don't
really
want
good, man.
anymore.
Wait,
know
wait.
this-
Can you go back to that one real quick?
You just said next picture, you dork.
No, I'm sorry. But so, hey, real quick, those bench seats are from the LOL things that you were posting up before, where you were stacking them all different and stuff,
Yep,
like doing your
yep.
blueprint. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna use those too. They're awesome. They're
Dude, they're
perfect.
such great seats. Yeah.
But sorry, I just picked it out. Sorry.
All right, man. It's all right. We'll get through it, man. We'll get through
Yeah.
it. But no, I love this bar, man. This looks great. Just to see where it came from, just like a
Yeah.
container to this. That's like nuts, man.
And then that's the original set that I built the whole thing and put it into the that first bar. I put it into that little frame, and it just fit perfectly. And so everyone's at the OG bar there,
So-
and then I slowly
I was
moved
like,
it
who
all.
got a picture of me bartending from Comic-Con? Just
Say, OSHA is not gonna approve this at all. Like, this is not okay.
Yeah, I should have blurred
That's
that out
what-
before I sent it.
no, it's fine
Oh,
because
what'd
my chest hair is contained with a hairnet, so it's fine.
It looks like a bra, but it's a hairnet, guys. Shut up.
I love this scene, man. It looks like it's a dingy bar. I love
What
it.
what is the bartender thing, man? That's cool.
That's it's some random 4 points of articulation droid I found on
I
like, a
love
dollar
that.
bill.
Is
And
it
I,
like-
I had one, and
The
yeah,
Force Awakens.
Yeah,
that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yeah, thank you.
C.H.
Yeah, a couple.
Anthony says the bartender looks like it's a leather bar.
It's a doggy
Like I said,
bar.
Me bartending after Comic-Con. I don't know why everybody's having such a hard time here. I panicked. I thought somebody took a picture without asking.
Yeah, come on. It's famine bartending after Comic Con at a leather bar.
The Blue Oyster.
That
Wait,
part's
is
not.
it-
You don't even need to say it. It's just a given.
Wait, there's Commander Zilla, and he's got a dog mask on. What a crazy coincidence.
He's got a dog mask on. What
Oh, you mean a muzzle?
Maybe.
I guess it's better a muzzle than a bridle.
You say that now.
Are we in these? Are we looking at two different sides of a bar? Or are we looking at two different bars?
So this is when I built the set. I had already started moving the original bar that I had into my new station. So I put the snap together set just into the old box and just turned the lighting on just to kind of see how it would scale. So this is you seeing, if you buy that Roll Life, it's called like the Happy Bar. If you buy that set, this is what you'll get before you.
I love that cheesy slogan on the side. It's time to wind down, boys.
Yeah.
It's time to wind down. No, that's definitely cool, man.
Now, do you make all those posters and stuff? Or
So yes and no. Being the person who likes to see what's out there, I used a AI art generator and just put in random prompts of like alien drink with fruit, and I just generated a bunch of stuff and printed it out. And for the most part, it works. Just because I'm blanking on it, but there's a guy in our group, an absolute champion, who posted all of the posters and signs that he uses. And he sent all that stuff to us to use, free of charge after I'd already printed these out. So I've been using a lot of his stuff recently.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
it's
just
definitely
AI
nice.
generated stuff.
It's definitely nice when you get into like like a community or something. They're willing to like kind of share it around or whatever. Right?
Oh yeah.
Nobody likes a gatekeeper. But all right. So this next set of slides here, I think we're getting into, this is kind of showing like another new build or a previous build. So this is obviously just like a CD, or CD or DVD.
I think it's an office supplies organizer. So if you like lay it down on its sides, you put like your pens and notepads in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like in its back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The part facing away from us is the actual bottom of this.
So
thing.
what did
Correct,
it
yes.
turn into, Rad?
Look, now it is a weird alleyway with multiple rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I
That's
was
cool.
trying to figure out some sort of hotel shenanigans, and I figured it's the future. There's no privacy. It's a bus. It's like a it's a truck stop. Sleep for 4 hours and you leave. So that's what I came up with.
Yeah, it
Because
looks
at the time I didn't know how to kind of structure my station, so I was just kind of making individual buildings and just kind of put them together and see how it fit.
Hell yeah.
no, it's definitely cool, man. So yeah, we got an NSH say or NSH saying wow.
Yeah,
Use your
I'm on.
words. That's yeah, no, yeah, I love all the posters too. Tank the
Yeah,
Immortals.
the posters add a lot of
They
realism to it, you know.
they really do. I was really surprised when I put it on there. I was like, this looks like an actual building now.
the little it's the little things that count.
Mhm.
So I think now we're getting into like a
You
market.
keep
or
telling yourself that,
something.
Rad. You keep
Yeah,
telling
so
yourself
this was remnants from I think I got these from Sky Bottom. Either that or Electric Blue Station. Someone was selling some Empire Toy Works stuff, and
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, I got to get on that train. So I bought this market there because again, I was still figuring out like what I want this station to be because I just have a closet to kind of stuff it into. So I made kind of an outdoor market thing, with the bar in the background, the hotel right there. You can see.
Very
that.
cool.
So you selling berries in there?
I don't know. It's everyone got like I think it's
Grapes?
like play snow, and he just colored it different things. It looks like beans. Just selling a
Oh,
bunch
okay.
of beans.
Do you not want space berries? Like, what do you? That sounds like a trip to me, man. Sign me up.
You never know what it's gonna do. You never know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
These work
saying.
out. I love this scene too. Oh, there's the loaf guy. I love those things.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And then this is
Look at that taco
Actually-
salad, man.
yeah. No, I actually just bought 2 more of these today. Because per Sky Bottom's station about like feeding your figures. I found these
yeah,
at Five Below. They're like $10. They have Hispanic food, they have like an Asian food one, and then they have like a chillin' and grillin' one, which is like burgers and fries.
Yeah.
But I got a couple new things coming out of my Etsy store, so everyone's gonna get a piece of the action here if you order one. So
Nice.
yeah.
If you order this hashtag spaceberries.
Yeah.
God damn, we're gonna freeze my space berries off out here. And we got this must be the Chinese set. I never even thought of looking for this. Five Below and me and Wentzilla were there. Damn it.
Yeah, I randomly got an ad on like Instagram being like, "Oh, you look at toys. Here's some toys." And I saw these and I said they scale pretty decent.
Yeah, Rad, these are the ones that like, specifically was like Five Below doesn't have anything, but those one things. These are the one things I was talking about.
See, and the next time we hang out, I'll make sure that I listen and pay attention at all times.
No, I was just saying, like when we did decide not to go, I was like, they only have those blah 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 that everyone was talking about, but a lot of 112 guys are using the grill and stuff because you can scale it anywhere you want, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this stuff all looks like it's probably 112 scale or meant to be anyway, but it works fine though.
Yeah, it has some small dishes that fit really well. And then this is the new burger. I think it's called Happy Burger. This is another Row Life set that I just picked up.
Oh,
Wow,
dude,
dude.
I love that. It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
The detail's incredible.
All right, so how long does it take you to build one of these buildings?
So this is the big stuff took like, I don't know, maybe like a minute or two. If you look over to the left, you see that little kind of closed cardboard box.
Yeah.
That thing is like the size of maybe 2 Tic Tacs. And so it took me like 20 minutes to
Jesus.
fold.
Oh my god.
That is tiny.
Yeah, but it's it's a really good set. I really like it. I was gonna get 2, but with having to have accommodations for aliens and whatever they eat, I might just stick with the one and put an alien market on the other side there. With
I love the booth and stuff, man. I definitely need one of these.
It's pretty neat. It's making
Like
me
a Whataburger.
rethinking everything I own.
Yeah, and this is they just keep coming out with new sets, man, and they just keep fitting all the criterias I need for what I want to have in my station. So yeah, if you see one for for sale, yeah, pick one up, dude. They're great.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you can I don't think you guys don't see these at retail in the States. It's like an Amazon or Etsy only thing or what?
So I don't know about you guys, but we have a hobby store called Hub Hobby, and they have a couple of these. They have like a cafe, they have a like a boba tea shop. So they have a couple of them. They don't have the Big Burger, and they don't have the bar yet because those are new releases within the last 3 months.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But
Yeah,
you might be able to find them on like the lower shelf of like the dioramas in your hobby shops.
yeah. No, I see them all over Amazon. They really aren't like that actually bad of a price.
Yeah.
What they are, but to answer your question, Fat Red Food, they're like 1/20th scale, so they're close, but they're like a bit smaller. So
Yeah.
but you could definitely
And-
like if you had to build them up, you could put something underneath like the counter.
Yeah,
Right.
for smaller stuff, I've used just the Jenga blocks and then sand them to like almost like match the the shape of whatever it is and just paint it all the same color.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, and it does fit better with the more true 3 3/4 scale rather than like the 4 to 4.5 inch scale of like Acid Rain and Joy Toy, but
Yeah.
all good, man. It's all good. So next up we've got the grill again. Or no, that's a 3D printed grill.
Yeah, that's my street cooktop that I 3D printed.
Oh, that's cool. I think I've seen that print. I think I've got it in my lineup of prints that I want to do. But yeah, no, definitely. And like I love all the little food accessories. This is Dex's taco Mexican with his I guess he's got some what is that, wonton soup or something sitting there too. So
Yeah. I'm getting into some resin casting, so hopefully I'll have some more alien looking food in the near future.
very cool. And then so what is this? This is just a wood construct or is this like a
That's actually 3D printed. I told myself, you know what, I got to learn 3D modeling and got to start somewhere. And I didn't want to pay $60 a month for high quality resolution exports. So I said I'll just do shapes and squares and lines, and we'll make it work. And so those are two stands that I made that I miffed the scaling on a little bit, but they're still very near and dear to my heart as just kind of two actual buildings that were my own for my universe.
Oh, it looks great. It looks
Very
like
cool.
I would use it for like a watch post, like a guard post or something like that.
Yeah,
I could totally see that.
Sniping dudes off that aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And then this is we're gonna go through a build where you've taken one of those little Tykes barns or whatever and turned it into
the
something
little
a
family
lot cooler.
house.
Yeah, I see these up all the time, man. Like all the time at thrift. But
There's
so yeah,
one of
so we
those
got
sitting
the
on the side of the road down the street from my house, and I passed it, and I've been like, nah, I don't want it.
Yeah,
And it's a lot of work to convert one of those things, though.
it's a really good
There you have
scale
it.
for if you.
Well, they've got a really cool like loft in them that I like a lot. That I've always thought about. Like I think I've got one kicking around here. I've never done anything with, but so
I'm
then
sure
we
you
got
do,
the
Rad.
whatever one. So you can have it if you ever come down and visit me. I'll give you one. After I load up,
Doesn't he live south of you?
No,
Oh,
no.
No, Zilla lives south of Rad.
no.
No, he lives a bit. He's a bit north of me. He always reminds me when I say down there or something like
Rad's
that.
actually more southern from my house, I think, too, or he might be right at the
I
same
don't.
elevation.
I think I looked at that and I was like, I think you'd have to live in the middle of the lake to be like in line with where I am. So
You don't know
unless
what
you
I
live-
live in. I could live in a
unless
lake.
you, yeah, no, that's fine. You can live in a lake.
Hey, we're all northerners here, so
Yeah.
we're all good.
Oh, yeah, I live in the north as well. It's just the northwest.
Right, but
So so here we got like more of a finished product. I love how you did that. You never go wrong with black and yellow stripes on sci-fi stuff. Really,
Yeah.
nice.
Black and
Definitely.
orange there? Or is that, am I seeing that wrong?
Yeah, it's black and orange. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely black. It's definitely black and orange. I wasn't gonna correct him though.
I didn't know if my color resolution was off. I wasn't trying to be smart.
I don't know.
A little bit, a little bit.
You came off a little smart.
But okay, yeah, we're back to talking about those roll life things or whatever. Yeah, I was definitely thinking about getting the greenhouse. That would be very cool.
Actually, that's what my phone is sitting on right now. It's the greenhouse set, and this thing is very small scale. And like you actually need tweezers to put this thing together. The other one you kind of snap together with your hands. But my wife got me this one for Christmas, and I've been too scared to make it.
Nice. And then so yeah, and then you were talking about 3D designing and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into one of your projects here. So what are we looking at here?
So that is when I got turned on to the the shipping containers. I was thinking I really like shipping container architecture. Obviously, it's just kind of outlandish and fun. And I was thinking about how many of these would I need to make a viable station. And so I 3D designed all these boxes and kind of moved them around and arranged them in a way that I thought could work. If I had like a central post, I could kind of attach them all. And so this is the concept of what the whole station would look like. Obviously, Gravity had second ideas, and so I had to change a couple things. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. The sign is my wife got me this. Yeah, my wife got me this massive twerp sign for my birthday, and so I was able to attach that to the current.
That's
setup.
cool.
But yeah, I really like it.
These are all so these are all based on those LOL containers.
Correct. Yeah. And then so the ones we're looking at the bottom there, that is actually I think it's a 1983 Ninja Turtles layer that I got for eBay.
Yeah.
The sewer bed, yeah. Yeah, and then I got that.
Holy cow.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I never even thought of that. I see that like you can get just the shell for like $30 around here.
Yeah, they're dirt cheap.
Yeah, I love this picture here. I'm just like, yeah. So yeah, because I've got a ton of these. Every time I find like 8 of them.
Okay. All right. We know.
Tell fam and rub it in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I might have to hit up a couple buddies in the group chat and see if I can get some custom printed wooden platforms, because I got to put some landing pads around here. And the whole idea is for space constraints, the whole station's going to be on a giant Lazy Susan. So I can just rotate the whole thing to get to, whatever section I want to take a picture of.
that's really cool, man. That looks great.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing too. Well, yeah, I want to do like a post-apocalyptic shipping container city. So,
to me, the Lazy Susan idea sounds like just like a terrifying accident waiting to happen. But you don't have cats like Famine, right?
I have one, but he doesn't jump on stuff, so that's why all my stuff is still intact.
That's not a cat, Ben. You have something else, man. You need to check that. Because mine will not stay off and stuff. In here they don't, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So next up, there was a file that was Etsy stored. So you sell on Etsy. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get into that right now. So what do we got here? Someone did mention something. You did it earlier. Well, someone mentioned something you did earlier in the chat, but I purposely snubbed their comment because I knew we were going to get to it later on. So
yeah. Whoever that was, thank you. But yeah, so this was the concept for the controller for the Firehawk interior. I was working with Starboy Station, and dude he messaged me and he was like, I'd like to make a new interior, I just don't know how to do it. So we collabed on stuff, and we came up with this design for like the main control panel, and then I made the chairs and the floor pieces and all of that, and then it kind of all came together. And then thanks to all of you guys for buying them, and now everyone's Firehawk has a new interior.
Very cool.
It's cool. That's cool. Really, really cool.
I didn't put this is out of order, so this is the cafe again. So I thought so here's the control panel for the Firehawk.
Yeah, there's the testing for the Firehawk, making sure that everyone fits with the chairs and the base plate and everything.
Nice.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks really good. I was like, I got one of those kicking around. I should just order that. So that's the whole insert. right there.
That's the whole insert. Yeah. So you get the base plates, you get 4 seats, a center console with some controls, the main console, and then some side panels that fit on the curved edges of the ship.
Tank, yeah, I actually still saw a few at Ollie's while I was in Michigan, anyways. So they definitely
I got
still
one
have
in
a
my
few.
closet.
Oh, there you go. You get to go to Wendzilla's house and get the one out of his closet. It's probably a trick. You're gonna like, kidnap him.
It's a trick.
It's a trick. So like what we joked about with Timbo's basement, and you go down to Timbo's basement, you never leave. And then
you only enter once.
I like this stuff. This was like a console here.
Yeah, it was a
Vending
it
machine.
was a console
Vending
or a
machine,
vending
yeah.
machine. Yeah, and I went with vending machine for that just because it was I needed some more food stuff in my station. Figured I could print these out, dirty them up.
Man, your figures are hungry, man.
You tell. Well, I mean, yeah, it's everyone gets snacks at a gas station. Figured I got to feed everyone coming through.
It's true. It's true. Everyone gets
So
snacks.
the next line, after all these figures eat all this food, the next line will be like toilets and bathrooms.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And you
Really
turn
love
that
that
shit into energy for your world. Sorry.
So this thing, it was supposed to be like a corner shop. I saw this idea where someone used a different printing material. They used PLA, or I usually use PLA, but they used ABS plastic, and then they put it in like a paint can with some acetone. And over time, the acetone kind of starts melting the outside of it, which is why you can see on this picture how it's just kind of really shiny. So that was vapor smooth. So I did some experiments with that, and it came out really well.
Oh yeah, it does look really good. And Collector 117. Want to get into 3D printing? I feel like definitely. There's a bit of a learning curve, but hey, man, find me on Instagram. I always love chatting 3D printing. If you have any questions or you need help getting going, man, just reach out to the community. I'll definitely. I could talk 3D printing all day. Wenzilla loves it.
Oh, sorry. Fell
What?
asleep for a second. I was falling asleep.
There you go. All right, so next up for picked here, we've got this awesome wall. This looks great, man. I love the texture.
Yeah, this was the another test with the vapor smoothing, and so I made this whole kind of facade because everyone was doing that holiday challenge where you make a facade, and I think it was last Christmas. Everyone was doing like their Secret Santa.
I think that's what they did. They did facades for each other over in
yeah. So I saw that, got inspired, drew this up, vapor smoothed it, painted it up with some like textured spray paint, so it's all like Mos Eisley kind of Adobe.
So vapor smoothing, for people that don't know, like myself, what the hell you're talking about? What is that?
So when you 3D print something, usually there's some 3D print lines just because you're printing one single line after another on top of each other. And rather than sanding it down and trying to make it smooth, if you vapor smooth it, you can just leave it in a sealed container with some acetone for 3 to 4 hours, and it'll smooth out all the print lines. So now you have something that's ready to paint and ready to go.
So you didn't, that texture's not from that process. Like you added that's extra spray paint and stuff.
Yeah. So
Jeez, Ratty explained it.
Well, I know. I was just clarifying, man. No, it almost
you're totally good.
Looks like there's like a texture, like you can feel that texture, but no, that's really
cool. So they were vapor smooth after I printed them. So I had a bunch of rough lines on them, and then I got them in that shiny smooth surface, and then I spray painted them with Rust-Oleum. They have like texture spray paints.
Yeah, that's what
so they give like a concrete kind of feel to them. Yeah. So
the hammered steel Rust-Oleum comes out really good for like metal walls and stuff too.
And I was gonna buy one of these off. I remember the pricing wasn't bad at all. Do you still have these available? Where do you price your stuff at? Because I know it's pretty reasonable.
So this one was a one-off, limited edition, and I kind of put the price a little high because I didn't really know what the market was and if someone was looking for. It's been decreased since. And if no one snags it by Christmas, we might just do like a Christmas giveaway, to somebody who wants to get into world building, or somebody who's like, I need to fill this one space. What do I do with it? So I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll say that I'll announce that at the end of the show. But yeah, definitely got a plan for December for sure.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hold on.
No
moving along.
shirts.
1 second.
No shirts.
I wanted to say something really quick to something I just read in the chat. Death to your false emperor.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, Eddie. Yeah, where
I'm
was
talking
that?
to
Oh, he's still
I
there.
lost that. Yeah, I lost that. Lost that comment. But anyways, back to this. Awesome. I love the little beer machine. That reminds me of
That's
Fallout
awesome.
4.
That is
Fallout
great.
4, you could get a robot that was called Drinking Buddy, and he was basically a walking keg that would follow you around.
Yeah, so we got Keg Legs and 1CE, which was named by Callisto Station. And yeah, again with one of the things where there's always an underworld and everyone's working hard and everyone's got a drink. So
Dude, I need the drinking buddy.
yeah, so the small one has ice in it, and you can fit cans of beer, and then the tall one obviously has a keg strapped to the back of them. And you put your glass in, and you're ready to rock and roll.
That's
And
great.
we do have those beer logos if you want to ever slap them on the side. The World Makers
I would love it.
Consortium.
Where can you
Yeah.
get that beer logo, Josh? Where could people find that if they were to look for it?
They're in the highlights on Amrak spot, but you can also reach out to me and I can send everybody the logos. So
Sweet.
yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll reach out.
Well, you can go to my Redbubble and buy a T-shirt of it too.
Good idea.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
true.
Hey, we should
The
do
beer.
that. Yeah, I definitely need to get that logo. I think we should make some shirts for that.
Okay.
All
You should. You probably sell more of them than I do.
And I think let's see what else. Oh, dude, I think that is it for your slides. But we're gonna make an attempt here that we don't usually do.
Here.
Um,
Here's the beer.
That's so
Beer.
sick. I love that.
I'd full screen you. I'd full screen you, but I'm in the middle of
Oh, it's okay.
screen sharing right now.
Zilla had some other colors too, and that logo is just super cool.
Is Metallica?
All right, well, let's see if this plays.
You shouldn't have any audio. I should have fixed that. Otherwise, we're all getting demonetized.
Yeah, maybe we should turn the audio off.
Metallica.
Hey,
Are you guys still there?
Is it
I'm
frozen
sorry.
for everybody else?
yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
awesome.
yeah, it's not doing anything.
Looks good, man.
I would have
Yeah,
to
thank you. I'll have to upload it on the on my story for you guys to check out.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did a whole little exterior shots, just kind of showcasing some of the build process.
Dude, yeah, we're trying to roll a video, but yeah, I definitely I think in the next couple weeks I'm gonna upgrade my laptop. So right now I'm only running off 4 gigs of RAM, so I think I'm gonna get 16. I'm gonna buy a new laptop. Then I can hammer out some videos and stuff like that without much interruption. But yeah, whatever. You can check out you can definitely go over to Transwarp Refueling Port and check out his Instagram and yeah, definitely well, who did you just follow people over there. You don't subscribe. So yeah, definitely follow him over there. And you'll see all the updates on all his awesome projects. But yeah. So everybody's back here. All right. So now we got into a conversation before. And you got a little bit of lore behind your station, don't you?
Yeah. So the idea was in the future,
Yeah,
everyone's living.
we have to show. We have to like roll
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing first. Yeah, because when Zilla paid,
All
like,
right, we paid a lot of money for this. Yeah.
It's because we spent a lot on it.
All right, then someday
That
we'll
was
learn
very
how
cool.
properly introduce a segment, and then we'll go from there. We're getting there, man. We're like I'm hoping by episode 100 we have all the kinks worked out, and
Oh, you
we're-
think we'll make it to 100? It's fun.
I don't know.
I hope we don't work the kinks out. I hope this show stays very kinky. That's what.
That was the goal when I set out
Speaking
to
of
do it.
kinky, go ahead and smack that like button, guys. I think you get the idea.
Yeah, hit that like
Great.
button. If you want to go pick up some banners or t-shirts or anything, you can always hit us up at tpublic/radtoys or tpublic.com/radtoysgalaxy, and you too can get your very own World Makers Consortium or Wentzilla merchandise. You can check out Famon's page on there. You get stuff from him. But yeah,
Famine
we've got a lot
Studios X.
we got a lot of new merchandise out in the last couple of weeks. So you can
Dead Man's got a Redbubble, and Wentzilla stuff's on there too. So check it
Yeah,
out.
it's all the Zilla stuff over there is I believe it's exclusive. It's Toy Mercs Zilla stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even know that, and I posted it there. That's crazy. All right, so yeah, if you let's get into a little bit of your lore and maybe the story behind your station while I put up some photos again.
Yeah,
Naked Man. What's his story?
I
think he's tending bar after Comic-Con. I think that's what it's
thank you, Dead Man, for paying attention.
Yeah, so the idea is that in the future there's a bunch of prefab living and shops and whatnot, just because stations are popping up everywhere. Everyone needs quick and easy ways to get started with settlements. And one of the ships loses all of its cargo. It's floating in space. Somebody in a Firehawk finds it and sees that there's a fully stocked bar. So they set that thing up with an atmosphere. And eventually people start realizing it's on a main route that they take between Skybottom and Empire Toy Works, or I guess what is that, Rockgut Station. So people slowly start trickling in one by one, and then eventually people bring more empty containers or prefabs that are broken and shipping, and it slowly turns into a little world with a food court and a bar, an armory, a couple apartments, a hotel, like an alien food market, and then I think I have one or two more containers that I'm going to take votes from people, and we can vote on what we want to turn that container into.
Oh, that's a cool.
It's a
way
great
to do
idea.
it.
Great way to get the community involved.
That sounds fun.
Unless they pick something you don't want to build, then you're like, fuck.
Just plated in gold.
It's all good. I want to build everything. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But that's definitely your station kind of revolves around like that. The hub would be like your bar, your, I don't know what you call it, the pub, whatever you want to call it. So
the Wanderer bar is what I've named it, based off of an action figure I found from Super 7 that's like a zombie spaceman. And so I got that as the main hub, and then everything just slowly starts coming together.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, that's an
like-
aspect that
like
you
any-
can share. Okay.
like any good frontier town, the bar gets built first, and then the town grows around it.
Yep.
Famine, what were you saying?
I was just saying that's an aspect that our worlds share, is that when there's cargo or something that's found, people try and get their hands on it and either repurpose it entirely, or if there's a shipping container full of goods, they literally will slap a sign on the outside and open the doors and try and sell as much of it as they can, because stuff's hard to come by out there.
Yeah.
Dead Man
And
is
eventually,
chaos scum.
eventually I do
I
have to
started
lean
with
into
Ravens, Eddie. I started with Ravens, so I just came to the light. That's all.
I do need to capitalize on the refueling part of it. So I am up for suggestions on what people would recommend for fuel tanks or fueling containers. I know lava lamps are a big deal, very dangerous these days apparently, but a big deal.
We got a resident
really
guy on staff, I think, that you could ask about refueling
Come on, man.
His name starts with a Z and ends with an H. He's the illest. He's got Illa right in the middle. I think he might be able to help you out with some fuel ideas.
I can even, if you want, you can have the Zilla Gamma fuel if you want in your place. It's up to you. I got logos. I can send them your way.
Yeah,
Very
I'd
cool.
love to license some fuel from you. I know I got a couple of fuel crystals from Lightyear as well.
You know this
Put those
Zilla
on.
like works his way into stations and then takes them over, right?
I've seen it. I've
Next
seen
thing
it
you know, you're
happen,
going to be
yeah.
milking dinosaurs somehow.
I was just gonna say, for every shipment of Gamma fuel you get a free case of dinosaur milk with it. So stuff never
Yep.
goes bad. I don't know.
There you go.
Never.
Yeah, another thing to add to the bar.
Probably not ever. Maybe.
You can have a dinosaur milk bar like Clockwork Orange or something like that.
That's all
No,
fucking
we
glass
do.
and raptor squeezings.
No, that's not what makes milk here. We already talked about it. So
Yeah, Zilla's got the whole lore worked out, but no, yeah, it's awesome. It definitely sounds like you're on your way to, I don't know, just this station madness we all get involved in. It encompasses our whole life. Just
Yeah, and I appreciate all the help everyone's.
Brad, did you
giving
grab
me.
any of the photos of his that he had of the shipping containers?
Did I grab? Oh no, I didn't get photos. I just had that like.
Okay,
video that
I was checking out
failed,
his,
but I do
his
have,
page earlier this morning, and like some of those photos are really cool.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, no,
mindset
definitely
of
head over to
course.
Instagram. Yeah, go over to Instagram, give him a follow, and you can, like I said, you can see his progress, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna get close to wrapping it up for the night. We're not here next week. Next Friday, we're gonna take off because Legion Con and whatnotery, but we'll be back after that. And I think for the month of December, I think we're gonna do a complete month of roundtable shows. So we're not gonna get focus on too many collectors. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some Christmas giveaways, maybe some little contests between our people we have on the shows. But yeah, we'll mix it up a little bit for the month of December. We'll have a little bit more fun. We won't worry about too much about having to load up.
We're gonna jingle. We're gonna deck some halls. We're gonna jingle some fucking bells. It's gonna be festive. Your menorahs are gonna get lit. It's gonna be crazy.
Very cool, very cool. Well, we got Rolando. Thanks for you're gonna have to catch the replay, bro. We're just wrapping it up here. But remember, Whip Wednesday's back November 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Pirates of the Galaxy channel. You can check Famine streams out on usually Tuesday nights or just whenever he feels like it. So
Tuesday nights and Friday nights. I've been very consistent with streaming. You can come check it out. Fridays we do foam fabrication, where I've been working on a big sci-fi saloon that's living right up here, and now we're actually putting a wooden floor on it. So we're doing things over here on the channel. Sometimes I paint up space dinosaurs. Other times I paint, customs and action figures. We do kit bashes.
His chat gets a little weird, though.
Well, that's because you're not there all the time. And I, if you would join in instead of showing up in the last 12 seconds of the show, like that would be good.
That only happened once, man. That only happened once.
And I remember it. Okay, if the house has 20 people, in only one bathroom, you remember who plugs the toilet. That's all I'll say.
But remember too, you can check out Catch Deadman and Skelly on the Skeleton's Tomb, and it is on YouTube Wednesday nights at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for us people over on this side of the world.
Yeah, 5:30 over here on the West Coast.
Yeah.
West
So
Coast
and then
count.
West Coast doesn't
Sorry,
count.
something in my throat.
But,
Sorry.
World Makers Consortium, we're taking like I said, we're taking next Friday off. But I don't know, maybe we'll do me and Deadman will do a stream or something and like talk shit about Wentzilla. Who knows?
We'll just do an entire show about how sleeves suck because he's not around.
I have shirts with sleeves.
I have a
Be
lot
sure
of.
to include me when you do all that shit talking, please. I would appreciate that.
Oh yeah. That's what the internet's for, isn't it?
To
Your
get
own
together to
people.
bitch about
It's,
movies and share pornography with one another.
Hey, it's your own people. I just like to say to our guests, thank you for coming on, man. I think what you do is very your own, and that's what the community is all about, man. So
Yeah, it's
you know,
super great meeting you, Jake. Super
very
great.
Yeah, thanks for
inspiring.
having me, guys. It's
Yeah, Jake, thank you for
it's
being
been an
on.
honor. No, thank you, guys. I mean, it's been fantastic, and hopefully we get more folks on here to showcase new stations.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
then now that you've been on the show, you go into the what you would call it, the round table Rolodex. So then when we have our round table shows, I go through and I'm like, oh, I haven't talked to this guy for a while. I'll get him on the round
He
table.
actually has a Rolodex. He fucking spins the thing. Now, for you young people, that was something that we used to have instead of a notebook or a phone book or our cell phone. Google it. You'll figure it out.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
no,
cool. Yeah,
I'm
no,
down. Yeah,
absolutely.
just hit me up.
Yeah, thanks so much for being on the show. Yeah, everybody go out over to Instagram, check him out, follow him, give him a follow so you can watch his progress. But I think that's going to probably wrap it up for tonight. And yeah, take it easy and build